Folks, welcome to Best Stock Charts for the new trading week. What we're going to talk about today are some symbols that I like. First off, Netflix, IDXX, FXY, FANG, and NUGT, gold mining stock. And two of these, FXY, which is the Japanese yen, which is extremely oversold, and NUGT are intertwined. Netflix, I like it because it bounced off of monthly support. That was our price target. Do I think it's done going down? I hope not. I hope it goes down a little bit further than bullish reversal bar. We'll go over those charts. FANG, a continuation breakout trade. We're going to go over the chart in a moment. Stick around. So we're going to begin with a comment about what I think is going to happen with this market moving forward. I already went over with members on the week ahead commentary about a 45-minute analysis today about the markets, both the stock market and bond market, along with our positions. I think we go lower. Why? 10-year yield moving up higher along with the U.S. dollar. 10-year yield impacts growth stocks. U.S. dollar rising dramatically impacts manufacturing stocks. So right now, we are still in the midst of a bit of turmoil. We have yet to see Apple break on a weekly time frame. If and when that does break, you're going to see pressure on the Qs. Why? It's the second largest component after Microsoft of the triple Qs. So with that in mind, if you're not currently a member and you want the full analysis, go over to my website, thecontrariantrader.com. Use the link below, 14-day free trial offer. Also, we are sponsored by TrendSpider. Folks, TrendSpider is the next generation in automated technical analysis. So please automate your grunt work, speed up your technical analysis, and improve your accuracy at the same time. How do you do that? How does one speed up their analysis and improve their accuracy? Well, you use a rules-based approach. If this, then that. Using their AI, artificial intelligence. They use historical data to identify where, at a click of a button, where historical support levels are, meaning where might there be buyers, and two, historical resistance, where there might be sellers. Find winning chart setups with their scanners, time your trades with precision, along with the ability to reduce costly analytical mistakes by using their alert functionality. It's the best in the market. So what they have here is scanning, charts, of course, analysis, options flow, that's a new feature. Automation, that's the automated technical analysis. Back testing, huge, especially for you options traders out there. Alerts, insights, analysts, insiders, market breadth, short volume. This I love, seasonality. They now have Benzinga News and social media mention. Seasonality is awesome. Awesome. Know when the best time of the year is to begin buying a stock, and know when the worst time of the year is to make sure that you are not involved in a stock. It's not a guarantee to work all the time. Frankly, April, it said that the stock market should be up. It's the best month out of the year, but it wasn't this year. Nothing is 100%, but it's always great to have these tools at your disposal to validate or invalidate a thesis that you might have. So check them out. Link to my website. I give it away free with silver and gold level members with a 14-day free trial offer. If you're not currently a member, you want to join up, take advantage of it. If you are not interested in my services, that's fine. Take advantage of TrendSpider's 7-day free trial offer and the 35% discount code I get below. It's the cheapest price on the web. Explore their product. They have some great video tutorials here. You get to know the product. They have excellent customer service. You will not be left without somebody holding your hand when you join up so you can learn how to use the system. The guys over there are great. I am good friends with them, and I strongly support them. So check it out. 7-day free trial offer, 35% discount code below, TrendSpider. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first chart we're going to talk about is Netflix. Now, Netflix had horrible earnings. I know all about it because I was short of the put options, basically making me the market maker. I was in the wrong end of that trade. And so we're looking to get back involved with Netflix. And you can see that we smashed through this support level. This is the automated trend line functionality I mentioned earlier. Click of a button. We sliced right through it like a hot knife through butter, but we did land right where I had anticipated, where there might be support last seen back here in December of 2017. Now, you should always look at support levels as like a cushion top on top of a mattress. It doesn't have to be exact. You can go down a little bit lower. I could see us going all the way down to the lows of August of 2017, which was at 164.23. The however here is that I want to see a reversal bar. I want to see a close by the end of next week back above this support level at 176 per share. So if you're not currently a member of the Contrarian Trader, you want to know when I'm getting involved, sign up for the 14-day free trial offer. We send out alerts to everyone on our platform. We actually opened up a new position on Netflix on Friday. It's an options trade called a strangle. We sold deep out of the money calls, deep out of the money puts. But we're looking to get long of the common stock either by using long options or simply buying the shares outright. So Netflix, the crash has already occurred here. I don't think that the markets are done going down yet, so you might still see some pressure here, but I don't think you're going to see as much as what you're going to see on the overall market, especially if Apple breaks. Apple has not yet broken, and they have a lot of bad news out there. The next chart up is Idex Pharmaceuticals. This is a monthly chart, and you can see that we had a head and shoulders setup. Here's your left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline broken. And the shares, when they broke support, they broke the neckline, they haven't looked back since. So the question is, where are our support levels? Simple, click a button. This is the algorithm picking up that we have support not too far below here. Now, what if this support level fails to hold? Well, I have support level which I drew as well. Right down here at around 165.32 per share. So what I'll plan on doing with IDEXX is opening up a strangle trade, meaning sell a deep out of the money call option, ideally above this resistance level. We'll probably use an 85% probability strategy. Basically, the probability of profit is 85%. So we will sell deep out of the money calls, sell deep out of the money puts, ideally below the support level, so that if it breaks, we're in the neighborhood of where support might be if the shares are put to us. So all we're doing here is generating cash flow. Let's take a quick look at a weekly chart. We broke support last week, and the automated trend lines are saying that we do have support down at 316. Again, click of a button, folks. If you're not currently an experienced trader and you want to test your skills at drawing support and resistance levels, you use the drawing tool, draw your own support and resistance levels, then click the automated trend lines to see how accurate you are. It's a great way to identify whether or not you are able to rely upon your skill sets. And frankly, as an experienced trader, I draw my own lines. Many times the automated trend lines show me support and resistance level that I never would even thought of. So we are probably heading lower here. Probably next stop is going to be 316.15. And again, if we decide to sell puts, which is a cash flow strategy and a way to discount the share price, if you're assigned the shares, we'll look to put that strike down here where we know we have some buyers below. So IDEXX looking good for the new trading week. We don't want to buy it yet. We're not ready yet, but we'll open up a strangle trade generating cash flow. FXY. For this, we're going to need to bring up our RSI. Let's take Stokes off. Well, before we leave the Stokes, note how the stochastics on a weekly time frame are flatlined. We're probably going to head lower on price, but the stochastics have flatlined now, meaning they're like a coiled spring, like a cobra ready to strike. Now, what is really appealing, before I go to RSI, is that while, yes, price action, which is the most important indicator of all, is very bearish, volume is dropping off sequentially. Good stuff. So you're seeing less pressure on the yen to move lower by institutional sellers. Also, unlike the rest of the market last week, equities and bonds, we did not put in a new lower low. That's bullish, even though we closed down. We had an inside week. Now, let's bring up the RSI. Now, RSI is sitting with a 12 handle on a weekly time frame. We had an extreme oversold situation on FXY about 3 weeks ago on a daily time frame where it was oversold. Here, let's bring it up. Back here. And we bought call options and we enjoyed this rally up higher. We got out really, really quick. Thank goodness we did. So now we're looking to do the same thing yet again, but on a longer term basis, because when this rallies, it's probably going to be, rather than several days of a rally, it's probably going to be several weeks of a rally. So we want to catch as much of the upside potential as possible, and we could rally probably from the close of 71.75 all the way up to 77.50. So this makes for a great swing trade. And again, we send out alerts to our members. So we do not have historical support as measured by the algorithms on a monthly time frame. They do have one down here, but I don't think we're going that low. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think we're going that low. Even on a monthly time frame, we have RSI sitting with a 17 handle. So this is going to pop soon. It's going to move a lot higher in the next couple of trading weeks. So FXY looking very, very good. Not quite ready yet, but I'll be sending out an alert to members when we are. Now, the next chart we're going to bring up is NUGT. Now, NUGT, I had to stop out of half of my position on Thursday. And the reason is that, let's go to the daily chart first. Let me explain why. What we did on Thursday is we flashed an outside reversal bar. And I said, you know what? We got to lighten up here, because the probabilities of breaking down to new lower lows were very, very strong. What also concerned me was that the US dollar was strong. NUGT trades inversely of the US dollar. Bond yields are moving up higher. NUGT trades inversely of rising yields at current. And the probability of a continuation breakdown was very strong. What happened on Friday? Well, we broke down. Not only did we break down, again, the value of the automated trend line. Take them off, put them on. We broke through key support. We're probably going lower here. We could head all the way down here to the low 50s. I'm going to look to do a couple of things. One, I'm probably going to look to sell naked puts and maybe naked calls at the same time. Not sure about the calls yet, but probably so. And I'll put the strike on the put side anyway, down in the high 40s. I'd love to get back in on the shares I sold out in the high 40s. That would be considerable discount. So I suspect that we will be heading back down here to support at 51.34. I want to create an alert. I want to know if we touch, bounce, or break through. And this is the rules-based approach I mentioned to you earlier, that if this, then that. I have zero intention of buying NUGT shares on Monday morning, but I have a strategy. And that strategy is to look for this support level to get tested. And if it fails to hold that test, well, then I'll buy it down in the high 40s. And we'll keep this active for a couple of weeks. Now we set it and forget it. All right, here's my sidebar. There's my alert. And let's just check out seasonality for NUGT. This is only going back to 2010. That may be all the data there is. Yes, it's all the data there is. Let's modify this. Okay, that's better. So we're in the month of May, not the greatest of months. June, not the greatest of months. So what the seasonality tool here on TrendSpider is telling us is no great rush. Relax, take it easy. This is a seasonally poor period of time. The however is that July since December of 2010, here's a time frame down here, it's up 64% of the time. By far, July is the best month out of the year for all the data that we have provided to us on TrendSpider. And I believe that this is the IPO date, 12/1/2010. So great information here. I feel zero need to go jumping in on Monday to buy Nugget because the seasonality is telling me it's probably going lower. Relax, let it come to us. So while I love Nugget, I want to buy more. I'm just going to do options trades on it, selling deep out of the money, call and put options, and wait the clock out. Wait till it comes down to our price, then we stomp. In the meantime, we'll just generate cash flow off of it. The next chart up is FANG. This is Diamond Back Energy. And Diamondback is looking the bomb right now. Let's go to the monthly chart. You can see that we have not put in a new monthly high yet. That's really key for us in this weak market environment. So I want to know when we break out and above 149.05. We don't want any sensitivity. We want to know as soon as possible. And our alert is set. So thus far in the month of May, we have an inside bar. It's not a compelling monthly chart for me right now to get long of this stock, so no great rush. Now, when we drill down to a monthly chart, last week was a beautiful week. Why? Well, relative to the S&P 500, Diamondback Energy flashed great relative strength. Not RSI, but relative strength versus the S&P 500. S&P 500 was down. Diamondback was up. That speaks volumes. Now, just keep in mind, we can't buy it here because we know we have resistance immediately above where we have our alert set. Daily chart. Bullish key reversal bar on Friday. This is probably going to take off and test resistance by this time next week. So, FANG looking really good. I would like to get it on a pullback. I don't know if that's going to happen. We could set up an alert. And just in case we get a washout on the market early this coming week, and by chance we retrace, well, what we could do is buy the dip and then add more on that monthly breakout above resistance. Volume on Friday was very good. RSI rising. This is exactly what you want to see. This is great. I'm pausing it saying price action, but you know what? I'm going to say it. This is great price action on RSI. Really good stuff. Let's bring up the Stokes. Our Stokes are rising. Very nice. So FANG looking really good. So folks, again, if you're not currently a member of the Contrarian Trader, please sign up. 14-day free trial offer. Not interested? That's fine. Take advantage of TrendSpider. Link below, 35% discount code. Take advantage of it. And everybody have a profitable trading week. Enjoy the remainder of your weekend. Join us tomorrow night, Sunday Night Futures Live, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. Have a great day. Be well.